rise and shine. Don't you know the time they will pass you by? Lots of things to do, strategies to think through, 'cause the race is soon. Start the day out right with some fruit delight, joy with every bite. Mangoes and cherries, grapes and strawberries, yummy so very. So relax, unwind your overthinking mind with a bowl of fun with life. Everything's just fine out in the warm sunshine. Happy breakfast to you.
Everyone knows about Super Mario Kart. It's the franchise that helps Nintendo sell consoles. Well, one of the franchises that helps Nintendo sell consoles. And ever since Super Mario 64 came out, all kinds of companies have been trying to copy the formula, to varying degrees of success. Of course, Super Mario Kart for the SNES was the game that started the entire franchise, and for the longest time, I regarded it as my favorite Mario Kart game. Even after all of the excellent additions that games like Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Double Dash brought to the table. I play Mario Kart 8 pretty regularly these days, about as regularly as any other of the overplayed games that I have in my collection. You know, Mega Mans and the Zeldas, but I figured it might be fun to go back and play Super Mario Kart and see how it held up. I first got Super Mario Kart on Christmas of 1992 from my grandma. I'm guessing she got tipped off from my mom because I had just gotten the Super Nintendo from my parents. It was a huge hit at home. My whole family got in the fun, and we did a great job of getting our butts whooped by my dad. The Grand Prix was great, but the battle mode and the versus mode was where the game really shined. I did get pretty dang good at the game myself, eventually making it through all the 150cc races with first place trophies. You know, I wonder if I still have the skills. I can play the newer Mario Kart games well enough, and I don't remember Super Mario Kart being as infuriatingly unfair as the newer games. Screw you, Nintendo, and your blue shell. So booting up Super Mario Kart, the excellent tunes start to fill your ears right away. Ah, happy, nostalgia, childhood. I love the little intro here, with kart racers all racing each other and launching stuff to take the lead. It does a good job of giving players a bit of a preview of what gameplay is going to be like. Racing and hitting each other. Nintendo, always perpetuating friendly violence. The game has several modes to choose from. In one-player mode, you can race the Mario Kart GP, or Grand Prix. This is a series of races against 7 other characters in a quest for the cup. 50cc runs a bit slower and is generally considered the easy difficulty. 100cc is the medium or normal difficulty. After completing the Mushroom Cup, the Flower Cup, and the Star Cup, you unlock the Special Cup, which has an additional 5 courses to race through. After finishing the Special Cup, you unlock 150cc, which is the hardest difficulty setting in the game. Time Trial is just the ability to run through the track solo so you can try and beat your best times. The game will even have a ghost racer that gives you a visual gauge of the time you are racing against if you've played through the course before. Time trials don't really net you much, but they're fun to race and good practice for the Grand Prix. Multiplayer allows you to take on a second player in Mario Kart GP, as well as a 2-player versus mode where it's just you and your human opponent, and the famous battle mode where you and your former friend duke it out by throwing weapons at each other. The biggest draw to Super Mario Kart was the ability to play as one of 8 characters from the Super Mario Bros. Universe. The backdrops to each race are covered with influences from Super Mario World. The game started to show a different side to the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario and his friends. It's an incredibly charming game, and while the graphics look a little grainy compared to others on the SNES due to the reliance on Mode 7, it still looks pretty great, at least to me. Does the gameplay hold up though? Well, Dude, I don't remember this game being this rage-inducing. Even though it doesn't feel as crazy frantic as later games in the series do, Super Mario Kart is still frustrating. Each computer-controlled racer only has one item at their disposal, but they aren't limited as to when they can use it. So while you, the player, have to run over a question mark block to get an item, the computer-controlled racers can just activate these whenever they feel like it. Luckily, the computer's weapons won't seek you out the way red or blue shells will, and can be pretty easy to dodge. But with the size of the roads on each course and the tight hairpin turns littered in each, dodging a thrown item can sometimes mean falling off the road, and in some cases, this is worse than taking a hit from the item. The narrow roads, course obstacles, and tight turns also make for a difficult race. These courses are sometimes pretty dang convoluted and hard to traverse without running into walls or falling into lava or eternal blackness, and it gets so freaking irritating. Honestly, this was going to be one of my first big rage reviews, where I go all angry video game nerd on Super Mario Kart. But the more I played for more research, the better I got. Yeah, the same story for just about every hard game that's not unfairly difficult. Super Mario Kart is designed in such a way that you have to practice to get better. Nothing compelling here. But I will admit that even though I did eventually start to enjoy my time with Super Mario Kart again, the later games in the series are just more fun and easier to get into right from the get-go. Super Mario Kart's tracks all follow one handful of themes, unlike later games where every track has its own look and feel. Mario Kart 64 is way more fun, and Mario Kart 8, the game I've been playing a lot lately, is a freaking masterpiece. Super Mario Kart is good, and it deserves credit for starting the series, but it is definitely not the best. So if you only have time for one Mario Kart game, I'd have to say skip Super Mario Kart. Play one of the newer entries instead. Play Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart 8, heck, play Double Dash or Mario Kart Wii. But if you have time to play a couple Mario Kart games, give Super Mario Kart a look-see if you haven't played it before, and see where the series started out. Thanks for watching. Later.